We have a major update for Creator Radar, so I wanted to give you guys an actual walkthrough of what was updated and why we did it and what it's going to actually do for you. So if you have not updated to 1.0.25, you're going to want to either go to your extensions here, hit Manage Extensions, turn on Developer Mode, and then hit Update, and it will automatically update here. Otherwise, you just close out of all your tabs, open them back up, and Chrome automatically updates any extensions that got updated. So those are your two options. You will notice right away we have a niche filter now, an error log now, right here on this main page. And the niche filter is actually, when you first open this, I do not believe that all of these niches are going to show up. It's going to tell you you need to do a scan new brands first. So when you open up Trybe, what you're going to want to do is discover brands, and you're actually going to do the very thing I told you not to do originally, which is to scan new brands under the All tab. And here's why. If you're on the Trybe app on your phone, you can go to any of these categories, click them, and see all the brands. On the desktop, you can only see all the brands under the All tab. There's some sort of a glitch on their desktop to where unless you're under the All brands, you cannot see the nearly 2,000 brands that are on here. If you go to just fashion and apparel, it immediately creates a scroll lock that only lets you see that many brands. That's it on every single one of the niches. And then when you go back to All, it also puts that exact same lock and you can't see everything. We created a workaround because you need to be able to see every single brand if you're using this extension and not just the 50 they decide to show you. So you'll go to Discover Brands, you're going to hit All, and then you're going to hit Scan New Brands. And what this is going to do is it's actually going to go in here. First, it refreshes the page to make sure that you're not locked out to the just 50 brands, because that is something weird that happens in their code. And then you'll see it's scanning, and it's actually going to scan all the brands that are on here currently front facing. With my research, I found that they have a little over 2,800 total brands on Trybe right now, and about 2,000, just under 2,000 of them are actually forward facing, meaning anybody can request to join. The others are invite only, and I think there's about 900 brands that are invite only. So this is going to go through and scan every single brand. And this is going to be treating this like it is a brand new scan, like I've never done it before, because my niche filter is clear. Now, once you've gone in and done this once and chosen the niche that you want to scan for, this will pause for a moment, but it will immediately go in and scan just the niche that you have chosen automatically. So if you want to actually go back and scan something different, once you've done your first initial scan, you'll have to actually go into your niche filter and either clear it out or choose a different niche for it to scan if you want it to do something different. But like if you're a beauty and personal care creator, every morning when you run your scan, you just want it to scan for beauty and personal care. You don't want it to go and scan for, car accessories. So it's set to automatically keep the filter you choose unless you change it. So now you can see it's moving into this paused phase where it's just double checking the scan it just did. It found 1,967 brands. It's making sure it's grabbing all of these little niche categories, and it's just processing basically. So then once this hits 25 out of 25, you're actually going to see a pop-up window here that is going to allow you to select the niche that you want to actually scan, because you probably don't want to scan all 2,000 brands, because then you're going to have to go to Meta and you're going to have to connect all those brands on Meta. So here's our pop-up. Once you click it, you can scroll through and see all the brands. So you literally can go through here and pick just the ones you want to scan, or you can select an entire category. So like if you want all beauty and personal care, then you can do this. Or like you want all of it, but you're like, I don't want men's grooming because I don't do that. So that is how you do that. What we found is like the actual beauty and personal care label is only on about 50 brands, but all of them use these more specific tags, which adds up to about 500 brands, which is why we were missing so many, because it was only scanning for beauty and personal care. So you can go through here and choose this. And again, once you have selected this, then it is going to do that scan every single time unless you go in and change it. So then once you've selected your niche, you can hit Scan Selected Niches, and it'll go ahead and scan that. And it'll take a few minutes for it to go through because it's going through and pulling the number of creators as well as the commission data on that niche. Or if you've already done your scan and you don't want to do it again, just hit cancel. The other thing you can do is go ahead and hit scan every category if you change your mind and want to scan them all. But then once you've done that, that niche filter is going to show up here. And once it is selected in here and saved, then every time you do that scan, it's going to scan these. That's what it's going to do. You can also clear filters here and then just make sure you hit save. So the next time you scan it, if you've cleared it all, then it's going to pause and let you choose a different niche to do. But you can also just choose that niche directly from in here. You can also reach the niche scanner here. If you go in for tomorrow morning and you're like, you know what, instead of beauty and personal care, I want to scan home today. So you can go down here and do home and living and hit save and then go back over here, hit discover brands, scan, and it's going to do the two-part scan, but it's going to automatically scan for home and living instead of for beauty and personal care. Okay, so that is how that works. I'm going to go ahead and save this back to that. So once it has done that, it's going to pull all of them into your dashboard. And there are a couple of other things I updated on here. On the categories, like for searching, I made this match the niche scanner that we have. Again, if you hit beauty and personal care here, look at how few brands there are. Like that's how many out of the 501 brands it pulled, only what, 40, 50 of them actually have this category. If I hit all beauty and personal care, you see all 500 brands, which again, that's because they have different categories on them. So like if I just want to see hair care, I can do that, you know, and there's all the stuff that's labeled as hair care. So that is another update I did just so it's easier to find what's going on in here. The other thing, two more things I added. You can sort by pay per submission only here on the dashboard now. So you can see the ones that actually do pay you per submission, which you could always see it on Google Sheets, but we just added it in here. I also added here a My Brands Only section, which I cleared mine out by accident. So I've got to go back through and do all my data again on here, but you can see just the brands you work with, because then you also have your samples column here, and it's going to show you the samples that you've requested and then also allow you to mark them as received once you've received them. But it does pull in all that data. Whenever you scan My Brands on here, it pulls in your sample data now too. So like if you go in here, you'll notice there's a scan product samples badge. And so you can do that and it's going to pull in all of your sample data into your dashboard. The other thing I sorted or added to here is you can sort by the newest first. And I'm going to go back to all brands because obviously. So the last scan I did, it'll show me the ones that were brought in first. So in a normal scenario, I would have meta ads data on everything else that's in here, but this makes it super easy to see, oh, these top 4, I haven't done the meta scan on, I need to go do that. So that's why we did this newest first thing. The other thing we added was this little purple banner here, which we're pulling directly from Trybe. When a brand is new on Trybe, you're also going to be able to see that directly in your dashboard now. And that tag will automatically disappear out of your dashboard after 30 days. So it'll disappear after 30 days, or the next time you do a scan, if the new on Trybe little badge has disappeared, then it will also disappear from the dashboard. So like right now, this has new on Trybe. So if I had this brand in my dashboard, this would still stay on there if I did another scan because it still says it. The only other thing is the scan error log. If there's ever an error and like it doesn't pull a brand's information, I had that happen like twice where a little red error would pop up and it'd be like, you know, it didn't grab the data. If it's in your niche and you go in and find the brand, push on this. If you go in and actually click on the brand that it tells you that there was an error and open this up, it will automatically grab this information and it will add it to your dashboard. So that is how that works. And that's pretty much it. You guys, please let me know if you have questions or anything that you need to know more about. And again, I'll have this video posted, but you can also go to the getcreatorradar.com/guide and it will walk you through all of the steps and things as well, just so that you can refer back to it.